in theory, it makes sense that if we understand, all right, so these are the 5 roots that help stabilize our lives, and then we'll see how they interplay with the needs. I mean, this feels like a really powerful framework in theory. So do you have any like actual real life stories that you can share about clients that you've worked with that have experienced incredible transformation?
Oh, yes. I have a lot of them. And actually, I came prepared with a story about Trey. Now, Trey, this is actually a picture of the real Trey, and he agreed to let me tell you a little bit about his story. He came to my Root to Rise seminar. This is a picture of him at the event, and he did it on his 55th birthday. And he thought it was the best gift that he could give to himself, to take stock, being that it was a milestone year. And another reason he came in is because about a year and a half prior to the seminar, he had tragically lost his wife to a very rare form of cancer. Now, he had done a lot of therapy, he had done a lot of other modalities, and he thought, well, now it's time for me to get unstuck from anything holding me back and start to visualize my future. And he decided that this particular class would be right for him. So in doing his evaluation, which I can just briefly show you an example of one of the worksheets that he filled out that helped him put his how he was meeting his needs in his relationship route, which was the one that he calls severed, how he was plotting that out, how he's serving his needs. He used that system. And he realized through that a lot of his needs were being ignored, and that he'd realized it was negatively impacting his other roots. So not just the romantic root, but pretty much all of his roots were out of balance. Mm-hmm. And he was really just keeping the lights on, sleepwalking through his job, feeling uninspired. And also he's a drummer in a really popular band, and he was just feeling creatively numb. Mm-hmm. So immediately after the Root to Rise workshop, he decided that he was going to put some of the tangible, really tactical things that we came up with for him into play. And his quote here is that he recognized that a pattern had emerged, and the pattern was that he was not feeding the other roots that were really there to support him, while his relationship root was what he called severed. And so immediately after that, he decided to feed his friend root and opened up to spending some time with friends. And one of those friends happened to be one of the singers in his band. And within a couple weeks of the workshop, he sent me some fireworks emojis and said that the friendship had heated up into a full-blown romance.
Wow.
And now they're in a relationship. She has kids and he has kids, and they've managed to make everything all work out to move forward in life together. So that has positively impacted his life, alongside just getting his mojo back at work and with the band. And he's getting so many gigs that he's having to turn some of them down just in order to keep his other roots in balance. So that's right. Trey's story.
Wow. What an incredible story. What an incredible story. And I love that you shared with us just a peek into the framework that he used to have those aha moments.